Our story opens on a warm, pleasant night as a young girl named Ava had just settled into her cozy bed. Her window was open, and the curtain moved slightly from a breeze outside. Ava lay tucked under her soft comforter, covered with pictures of dinosaurs. Ava loved dinosaurs and could identify every type, its name, and its appearance. That night, before bed, Daddy read her a book about dinosaurs as her bedtime story. Ava curled up, hugging her dinosaur stuffed animal she had received for her birthday, and pulled a soft comforter around her shoulders. Her eyes closed as she drifted toward sleep. Then a soft sound came from her window. She turned and saw the face of a young dinosaur peering in around the curtain. It looked like a small Apatosaurus, small for a dinosaur, though not small at all compared to people. But for an Apatosaurus, it seemed quite small. She thought it could be no more than a baby. The Apatosaurus smiled at her. Then it opened its dinosaur mouth and said, "Will you come and play with me?" Naturally, Ava would go and play with the baby dinosaur. She rose from bed and walked to the window. The little Apatosaurus moved aside to let her climb over the windowsill. The baby dinosaur offered in his small, rumbling voice that she could ride on his back. So Ava slid from the windowsill onto his back. It felt smooth and cool and a little soft. She gripped the dinosaur's neck, and he carried her away from the house. He lumbered on, and Ava felt his body rocking slightly from side to side. Up ahead, she spotted a grassy field she had never noticed before. It was filled with long green grass, and tall trees stood on the sides. Even though it was night, Ava could see clearly. The sky looked a deep blue, and the field shone with moonlight almost as bright as day. The little Apatosaurus waddled toward the grassy field, its body swaying from side to side. When he reached the field, he sat down so that Ava could easily slide backward off his back. It was enjoyable to slide down his back as if on a playground slide. Ava walked around to inspect her new friend. He wore a dinosaur-like smile, and she returned it, then asked what he wanted to play. The dinosaur grinned even wider and suggested hide and seek, which happened to be Ava's favorite game. Naturally, she agreed. They decided that the dinosaur would hide first. Ava closed her eyes and covered her face with her hands. She counted slowly as the dinosaur went to find a hiding place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She counted as far as she could and then announced the start. Ready or not, here I come. She scanned her surroundings. She saw the field's long grass swaying softly as the night breeze moved across it. She lifted her eyes to the dark blue sky, where the stars moved like strings of fairy lights. Then she shifted her gaze to the tall trees surrounding the grassy field. And there, she noticed a large dinosaur lying between the trunks. Her new friend's head was tucked behind one tree, while his body remained partly hidden behind several others. Yet she could clearly discern his back and tail among the trees. The poor, silly dinosaur was too large to hide. Ava smiled to herself, planning to pretend she was searching for him for a few minutes before she reached his hiding place. That way, he wouldn't feel bad and would have fun too. So she walked around the field, scanning the grass and peering behind the trees. After a while, she slowly approached her big friend, aloud wondering where he might be. As she drew very near to the trees behind which the dinosaur stood, she heard a rustling. She realized that her friend was shaking with quiet laughter as she grew closer. That made Ava start laughing as well, but she kept her giggles down while she crept up on the dinosaur. She moved right between the trees and pretended to bump into the big creature's body. They both burst into laughter, then collapsed onto the soft grass, giggling and rolling around. When their laughter faded, they stayed there together for another moment, catching their breath. Their breathing slowed as they lay on the soft ground, gazing up at the deep blue sky and the trailing lights of the stars. There were countless stars visible, and the bright ones traced patterns across the sky that Ava believed looked like the footprints of a tiny nocturnal animal that had crossed a deep blue field. She shared that idea with her friend, talked about it for a while, imagining a sky creature that would leave glowing footprints across the night. Then at last, they remembered their game, and both stood up slowly. This time the dinosaur would count while Ava hid. 1, 2, 3. The dinosaur's rumbling voice counted as Ava hurried off. She moved quietly along the edge of the field to the far side, then lay on her belly and crept into the tall, waving grass. She settled into a comfortable position with her head resting on her arms, remaining still so the dinosaur would not see the grass moving and would not realize where she was hidden. She heard her friend stop counting and begin his search. Stomp, stomp, stomp echoed from his large dinosaur feet. Swish, swish, swish. The sound of his big dinosaur tail moved through the grass. The Apatosaurus searched for her here and there. He peeked behind the trees and looked up into their branches. Finally, he began to search the grassy field itself, moving through it in one direction, then in the other, until he headed straight for Ava, who was hiding in her cozy spot on the far edge of the field. When he moved so close that she could hear his breathing, the dinosaur stopped. Ava turned her head slightly and peered at him with one eye. There was the dinosaur's big, friendly face. His big, friendly eyes were staring straight into hers from such a close distance that she could have reached out and touched him. That moment had them laughing once more, so they paused their game and settled back on the soft ground. The night was warm, and the grass around them felt like a cozy blanket. They looked up at the starry sky again and began to talk about a wide range of things. Ava opened up to the dinosaur about her secret thoughts, and he did the same. She realized she could tell this friend her deepest feelings, and that he would understand. It was wonderful to share thoughts and feelings with someone who understood and cared about her. They talked and talked. Ava and her friendly dinosaur, deep into the night, in and out of dreams, and into the morning light. From that day forward, Ava understood that if anything bothered her or made her sad or worried, if there was anything on her mind, or even if she had a private secret to share, She could always whisper her feelings into the night, and her friend, the dinosaur, would hear them wherever he was. She would feel better and comforted, and afterward, she could drift off into a wonderfully peaceful sleep.
Bedtime Affirmation. Lie down comfortably. Feel how the soft pillow gently holds your head. The pillow is as gentle as a fluffy cloud, keeping you cozy and safe. The blanket wraps around you softly. It's warm and light. Just like a cloud that floated down from the sky to bring you a peaceful sleep. Under the blanket, it feels like a little house. Where it's always warm, quiet, and safe. The day is over now. Everything that happened today games, smiles, laughter, little adventures all of it stays with you, and you can carry only the happiest parts into your dreams. All the tiredness and worries float away, disappearing into the air. Now it's time to rest. You can close your eyes and just listen to my voice. With every breath in, you feel calmer. With every breath out, all the worries fly far, far away. You are safe. The world around you is kind and caring. Your toys are guarding your sleep. Your parents love you and keep you safe. The whole universe is smiling at you and wishing you sweet dreams. You can say to yourself, I am calm. I am loved. I am safe. I am resting. Now imagine the very first star shining in the night sky. It shines just for you. Its light is soft and warm, covering you like a second blanket. An invisible, magical one. And every little ray of that star whispers, "You are loved. You are important. You are good." Sleep peacefully.